Whose mission is it today?
Starscream and Bendy.
Right, it seems that everyone's here.
Yelling son.
Sind Sie bereit? Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Press the buttons. That's excellent. Stand by. Wait for it. Wait. Still wait. And hello, valued viewers. We hope you're all doing wonderfully well. Today's mission is something a bit different. Starscream and or Bendy. Send.
So today we were going to be doing the Halloween special, since there are several countries that celebrate Halloween, and we figured there's actually nothing more scary than SCPs. So if you're not aware what SCP is, it actually SCPs an internet-based kind of community. What am I trying to say? Wow, I screwed this up.
SCPs got his brains.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a scary thing that on the internet people write about, and it doesn't necessarily isn't owned by anybody, so we don't have to worry about any copyright violations there. But SCP is, think about like X-Files for along with like special forces, like Army Special Forces type stuff. And there's groups of the SCP Foundation that go around doing what they call secure, contain, and protect. So they secure these anomalies, which they could be anything. They could be ghosts, or they could be aliens, or they could be some long forgotten artifact from an ancient time that does some weird thing. It doesn't necessarily have to be a being. It could just simply be a thing that does weird things. And they take the anomalies and they contain them, so that way they are able to protect the rest of humanity from them. So today we are actually going to be working for the SCP Foundation. And there has been some ship that has crashed into the northeast side of Saipan about 24 hours ago. And within Redacted, we have lost all communication with the island. Phone, cable, satellite, radio, and Redacted were completely cut off. The SCP Foundation immediately mobilized the Redacted, and then didn't receive any communication from them since Redacted. 12 hours ago, we lost communications with Tienen. 6 hours after that, it was Rhoda. GR is now assigned a target to go ahead and help secure and contain the SCPs by destroying them, because we simply don't know what they're doing at this point, and we don't think we can actually capture whatever it is that they're doing. So we need to have, let's see here, our different flights. We need to have some cap up in the air, some combat air patrol to help protect us during our strike. So we have F-14s and Mirages doing that. We have a strike on the actual ship that crashed into Saipan, and then all the surrounding units that are around there, which are going to be our Hornets. Hornets, you're the only ones that actually have a waypoint 2. Waypoint 1 kind of gets you close to the target, and then waypoint 2 is the actual target. And then we have some other places that have towers, very similar to like German World War II radar emitting towers that are in the general vicinities of the airports, and they need to be destroyed by our other fixed wing assets. And then the helos also have a similar target of towers and units around the area. But that's all we know right now. There's nothing else we know. And we're just going to have to take off and make sure that we all head there as one group, because we all know that there's safety in numbers, right? If there's one thing about horror stuff that's in Halloween, that is there's safety in numbers. You never want to go off by yourself and be, just doing things. Whatever. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
the orders have changed. Don't worry, Grin. There's no more beef. It's utterly in control now. Come to party, Saipan. Lots of milk for you, humans and reapers.
Party, woohoo!
Moving in Skyfield, make sure stay part human, better results. Join us, party, and can't resist. Oh, you can't resist. Oh, I guess.
So it's all right then.
Something makes me think that this is not from the SCP Foundation.
Hey, all I heard was party. Let's do this.
Must be Chick-fil-A.
Come with your humans. That's interesting.
Yes, I am human too. Would you like to go skateboards?
It's signed by Hoof.
Signed by Hoof.
I can see this not working very well. Right. So my understanding is, from that very accurate briefing, is that there's an SCP artifact, secure, contain, and protect, that's landed on Saipan, and is spreading through the island all the way to Rota, and it's apparently turning into a party. And I'm game for a party. Should we take our JSOWs? I think we should. Let's look at today's groups of this very normal mission. Falcon, Alpha, F-16s, Grump and Track. Falcon Bravo, F-16s, Darber, and Ermintrude. Okay. Cat,
Ermintrude.
F-14B, Whistler and Luke, Centillion, Mirage, Buttercup. Okay. Hornet, Alpha, Strike Mission, Ship and Units, Shugs, Jigsaw Alley, Hornet Bravo, Strike Mission, Ships and Units, Bog, Chopsticks, Stoat, Me, against my will, Hog, Blood, Harrier, Bendy, STRs, Cram, Cypher, Shark, Towers and Units, Choppers, Unexpected, Pimp, and
Hey,
Saint.
Cypher's here.
Hind, Pedo Task Force, Hinds, Red, Blades, Gazelle, Gazelle, oh god, R.T. Dean Angus, and Daisy, Hip, Dragon, and Tuxor, and Tanky is pain dependent. Wow. Any final thoughts before we get going? I don't know why I said that.
I'd watch out for JSOWs, Cap. They're probably more effective against female pigs than cows.
Oh my.
Zap! Look at RT has been practicing that all day, by the way.
Eat more chicken.
So,
Mm-hmm.
just
So
out of interest, what kind of object classes are we expecting?
Star Wars?
Object classes. Euclid,
Star Wars?
Geeter, Apollyon.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
It'll-
You guys are freaking nerds!
You know it. As I eat my
You
KFC.
gotta know it.
And I'm jealous.
I'll tell you what, it'll be utterly obvious when you see it.
Right.
Ha ha.
I'm looking forward to this ship.
So, just two things here. We have to make sure that we all leave as a group. It's not going to work if we all just kind of like mosey on in. So whoever takes off from Anderson Air Force Base first, when we take off, get into a left-hand orbit so we can all take off and kind of like move as one big group together.
Move!
Grim
Oh.
Reaper's blob.
I'll move. Yeah, one big blob. And then also, so all the cap aircraft know, you do have a waypoint 1 in between Saipan and Tiananmen. Just if for some reason you get lost in the AO, you have that waypoint 1 to help get you back to where you're going. And everybody, TACAN 54X is what you need to get back home, assuming that you survive.
Right, okay, let's get everything ready and team. This reminds me of growing up and having a Simpsons Halloween special, which were always the best ones.
Oh boy.
How does Grump have such amazing sound effects?
That wouldn't mean.
That was not
Oh.
Grump.
Oh, there you go then. Right, guys. Let me guess. It's a night mission, Cap!
No, it's not a night mission.
Which I secretly enjoy, but...
I have better than
Погода
this
будет
soundboard.
отвратительной.
Just gotta put your gamma up.
I have
Night missions.
Zedge on my phone.
Immersion?
So the password is in, and it
Giggity.
looks like the server is up.
That's quick. And weirdly efficient. What are the chances this goes horribly wrong?
11.
Hi.
110%.
After the chaos I saw on Sunday, Cap, I think
Oops.
anything's possible.
Whoopsie.
Define wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Only 3 warbirds taking off out of about, what,
How
20?
embarrassing. And even higher than usual, 95% loss rate on a GR takeoff. Not an exaggeration.
If it's any compensation, not every one of them were GR members.
Not really.
Been doing my
Oh,
reading
sweet.
as
My
well.
great loading
Damn it.
times we have to wait for now. I think I could
Turn that
load
down, turn that
just
down,
like
turn that-
writing ones and zeros on a piece of paper quicker than this machine loads DCS.
Guard off of everything.
Where the goddamn hell is this thing?
1, 2, 1. Go up.
Guys, isn't Halloween in
1,
like 2
2, 3.
weeks, or have I just... Actually, maybe
Yes.
I've got that
Yeah,
wrong.
2 weeks.
Good. Look at you guys being organised. This is highly irregular. I can't believe you're not like me and just leave it to the last 3 minutes and then it all goes wrong because I left it to the last 3 minutes. Welcome to how Supercap lives his life, by the way.
Ooh. Sorry, guys. I'm kind of lunch too right now, so
Hey, I've already got in trouble
it's
today
gonna
for being
sound
unorganised.
that sound
I'm gonna
kind
get
of
in trouble
interesting.
again.
A lot of bodily function. Okay, so I'm gonna have Crack with me.
Bogger
Okay.
chips, they're bogtastic.
They're bog-tastic, trademark.
Oh, what the hell should I be bringing to
Whisper?
this event? Just a mixed loadout?
Woo!
Or...
I would suggest anti-alien boom boom, personally.
Alright, we'll do
Good one.
4 and double deuces.
So, I don't know what we're going to bring actually.
That's fun.
So much boom boom I can strap onto my plane.
Alright, see you on 243.
Loadout. Cap loadout. Bring full bags.
Go ahead and top her off.
Alright.
Alright, let's put some things back on this thing. Copy.
Hello, chat. Hopefully we can
Refueling complete.
chat up a little bit longer today and more often. That way I can talk to you guys.
One to fire.
Up radio check on 1, 2, 3.
Cloud and clear.
4, 5, 6.
Rearming complete.
KFC. Oh. That's some decent chicken today.
Bomb check.
Gotcha, Lima, Charlie.
This is Dauber, you're loud and clear as well.
Where's the question mark? Trying to be with Bravo. They're going to be on 124. Unless Bravo's going to be on this frequency as well.
This is Bravo, I'm on this frequency right now. I don't know who my wingman is.
Hermantrude?
Yeah, who is that?
Not a clue. If they don't show up, you can just be with us.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see him in the Discord list at all.
Yep, not a clue who that person is.
And I don't see another 16 spawn here other than you twos.
Cool, that worked then. About to fly on guard. Is there any particular order we want to have jets line up on the runway on?
Probably, I don't know.
One side of the,
If that helps, does that help, Grump?
air base,
Negative. Stepping all over each other.
and then all the ground attack at the end of the south runway. Probably mostly take off at the same time. We just have to make sure we wait for everyone.
Copy. Cap on the north runway. Ground attack on south runway. I don't even know which one's what.
Confirm, bar cap heading to 6 left.
Roger.
I guess technically we're on Alaska jet, so it was kind of cool.
Yeah. Alright, let's roll out. We'll line up behind the 14s.
Roger, I'll be the number 3 slot.
Slut.
Copy, 2 rolling.
That'll be interesting. There's no briefing on what sort of air threats we're supposed to be having, so I think what we're gonna do, we'll take off and we'll contract airspeed 350, and we'll climb and level off at Angels 25.
Copy.
At a oh, excuse me, Jesus Christ. Okay. And from there, we'll also begin going due north.
Are we flying against a enemy Patriot site? Cat plate standing by.
Unsure, did you get any intel?
Nope.
As far as I'm tracking, it's gonna be unknown. Viper flight of 3, standing by behind the Tomcats.
Box rolling. So are we. Cat flight departing.
Alright, gents, brakes on, spool them up.
Ten seconds, guys. Taxi light.
And do 5-second interval between aircraft. We will begin.
2 copy.
1 rolling.
2 rolling. 3 rolling.
Immediate roll to the left.
2 wheels up. Rear gear up, flaps up.
Airborne. We've got Shrek and Dauber and Icarus talking to us. Hello, Icarus. Going down to 350. Let the boys catch up.
Breeze 1.
Continuing through the clouds. We're gonna continue up till Andrews 25. Just maintain current heading and course.
Cap flights, you may want to slow down because the ground attack is still taxiing to the runway at the moment.
That's unfortunate. Sounds like a them problem.
I thought those you would be orbiting, question mark. Yeah, F-firm will orbit. 2's in the clear. Room's clear. Go ahead and get a little altitude.
He's got visual on both, yeah? Okay. HSD. Farther out skiing.
I'll just be in orbit before everybody goes north.
Well, I'm trying to see where steer point 1 is at. It should be before the island.
That's probably the bullseye.
If that's the case, yeah, we'll hold before that. Just gonna get us up to Angels 25 and then we'll begin our orbit. The left-hand orbit once we get up. That's beautiful. This little climb, we're really heavy. This time, I can spring that up.
Unknowns are left and right.
Oh, goody, we got, that's a lot of nails, 29. All flights, cap flight, Viper is tracking several nails, MiG-29, off to 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock. Oh my god, that is a lot. Okay. Oh shit, fence in, boys.
Roger, left or right.
We're gonna take the left.
Roger. I saw at the far edge of the left side of the group.
Copy that, lead's gonna go for the right side.
I got a missile at. Fox 3 going defensive.
Fox 3.
Many multiples of bandits inbound, 070, Whistler foxing out and then returning to base for more arm.
Falcon flight's been engaged. We're engaging the, what is that, northern side? the cows. Pay the cows. Move.
We saw disappear.
Are you kidding me?
Wise for flying against ghost ships.
Ha!
Fun.
Update from the cap flights. Looks like all contacts have
I
disappeared.
do
off the
believe
map.
the Patriot did fire some missiles. So
It's a ghost car.
Here's like it. Stay frosty, gents. Alright, we're going to rejoin. Continue going up to Angels 2-5. We're going to...
Well, we were right and truly decoyed. RTB for more arms. Who's a silly young man with love?
go ahead and rejoin. We're going to go 010
Oh well,
Angels
standard
2-5.
precautions.
Copy.
Two copy.
Out.
I'm 010 for Angels 25.
If you don't know where I'm at, look on data link.
Yeah, it's showing you guys as green because we're in different flights.
Ah, yeah, roger. Is that you ahead of me?
Affirm, that's him ahead of you.
Copy that. We're to your 5 o'clock then, Robert.
Copy.
It's currently D250 heading 015, Angels 21 and climbing.
Go again, 3.
I'm getting flak. There's flak I was just flying through.
At Angels 25.
Affirmative.
Oh, goody.
I made a 360 to come back to you guys.
06 left, finished. Confirm on the flag.
Update from the cap flights up front. Looks like we have actual flak up at Angels 25.
There's a helicopter in the southern side again.
It took me a second to figure out what the hell was going on. Show off.
Yeah, we got flak all around us. All right. We're gonna head back towards south.
3 copies.
2 copy.
Wow, this flak's getting real close. I don't like it. Falcon flight's heading back south to get out of the flak. Here's high altitude flak.
What are you going to do? Fight the freaking cows.
Oh.
Saw what appears to be 3 targets just appear out of nowhere. Their mind's a different flight. It's probably the strike package.
Yeah, roger, if we got a whole line of aircraft coming in.
Roger, we should probably go with them, huh?
Affirm. Turning back north. We'll establish 020 Angels 25. Here we go again. So far the flak's not hitting us, so maybe it's just to scare us. Falcon flight's returning back to the north.
I'm 9.1.
Cat lead, bear back.
Copy that, leads 10.7. Oh, just shot me too. Morale groups.
Trees at Angels 30 heading 025.
Copy that, looks like both of you are ahead of me.
27, heading 025.
Overlord, 1-1. Springfield, 2-1. What's the picture looking like?
And I got a 3 ship of friendlies up about 12 o'clock. Fly about 5,000 feet lower than me.
Copy, scene. Okay, here we go again. A whole line of enemy aircraft right in front of us. Alright, gents, heads up. Looks like we may have
Look at all of
potential
them.
ghost aircraft again in front of us. Counting at least 2 or 3 guerrilla groups of enemy hostiles showing Angels 19, 17, and 22.
Obviously 13. Apparently I shot down LAB somehow.
Yeah, just hold fire for right now. Go defensive if you get shot. Now contacts have gone cold. Heading towards the island. And they're gone. That's gonna be a good idea. AG. Okay, flight rejoin on me. Angels 30, heading 024, airspeed 350.
Two cap. Three copies. Well, Allie's not going to be too happy with him.
Nope. See a massive group like that, I just anticipate that they're not real. So, if we see a more reasonable amount of aircraft that we can engage, we'll do that, but otherwise just go defensive.
Yeah, I think I know what happened is like as a shot, because I knew where they were at, and I want the target on the other side. And as the targets disappeared, the AIM-120 just found another target.
It'll do that. Okay, lead has contact that's near the ground, just north of Bullseye.
Yes, same.
It's heading over Bullseye now. The left-hand orbit around. Right.
2 copy. Visual on lead. 3 copies, left in orbit.
Cat lead departing 06 left.
Obey the cows! Obey the cows! I wonder if there's going to be any actual cap. If there's going to be any actual action for the cap flights, or just shooting at ghost aircraft. You know what this sort of reminds me of? Wasn't there a DCS cinematic where there was like a ghost MiG-29?
Yep.
But I'm getting those vibes. To appear from behind us and shoot us all down. One person manages to get a lucky splash on it. He goes down, crashes. Well, that's the end of that. Shows up behind him and shoots him down.
Yep.
Falcon Flight is established left-hand orbit around Bullseye, Angels 30. Flight time approximately 90 minutes. That's pretty good. Got good. See why it's Giants dead. Alright. Pilots. Yeah, I see that too. Right. Gray, do you see the flight, or do you need visual reference?
So again?
Do you have the flight? Do you have visual on the flight, or do you need visual reference?
Yeah, now I'm trying to figure out where you guys are at.
Yeah, roger. We're to the northwest of Bullseye, approximately 10 miles.
Roger. And
Got more. Yep, we got contacts inbound now. This looks like a whole lot less. These might be actual contacts. K2, you're already with me. We're gonna engage these two bandits to the northwest. See what comes out of that.
Receive.
3, I'm not necessarily too sure where you're at, but there's three. It looks like 3 clusters of hostiles. There's one over the main.
Is it too late to send them our move of surrender?
Yeah.
And I want you to engage them.
I'll say again which target you want me to engage.
Central cluster.
Roger, we'll go.
We'll come in and help you as needed once we check our targets and prosecute accordingly. Those are Angels. Deck. K2, your shooters are going to be left side. I'll start from the right. Targets are Angels 2.
Anyone have any airport contact report?
Viper Flight's seeing 3 clusters of hostiles right now. 1 and 2 are engaging left side cluster. We're going to have 3 engage the central cluster.
Bearing on 1.
Looks like the central targets are bugging out.
Copy that. Fox 3 on first target.
Bear in mind, we've got no AOX out here. 2 Fox 3.
Weird. AWACS contacts are showing that they're all to the north of the island, northwest, northeast, and north central. Might be slow movers. Confirm these are slow movers. Lead, Splash I-16. We have warbirds in here. Lead's gonna go underneath clouds. Northwest cluster of hostiles appear to be warbirds. I-16 type. Don't let them get behind you and shoot you down.
Altitude. Altitude.
As visual.
Alright, splash them. Take him out.
Trying. Merged.
I've got tally on 1, I'm -6. What's your status? Looks like they're all warbirds.
I'm chasing one down momentarily.
Copy that. Looks like AIM-120s were just fine on shooting these guys down. Okay. And into ACM here.
Next three. Splash.
There we go.
Have 2 sticks left. And 6,000 on fuel.
These merged with 2 I-16s. We got 3 with us right now, 2.
Copy. I can't get the item for guns.
Zoom behind them. Just gonna have to use our speed to our advantage here. Let's turn it back in.
Engaging I-16s west of Southampton.
Now eyes on him.
Really sound on one unknown. Watch three.
Fox 2. Flash I-16. We have at least one more in the mix. You're fast.
Searching them out.
Any cap flights, I'm engaging 6 I-16s just north of Tinian. Assistance required.
2 Fox 2. Splash 1.
Nice shot. Okay, we're gonna head to the north side of Tinian here. Us caller Falcon Flight is now heading toward the north side of Tinian. We're gonna help you out.
Copy, thank you.
Next up.
Answer.
Leads at Angels 4.5. Heading at 112, heading towards Tinian. We're gonna be on the left, the north side of the island.
Roger. I believe I have you guys in sight. You guys are paired up, correct? Affirm. Yeah, I'm turning it behind you.
Altitude. Altitude.
There's a AAA down there on that island.
Yep, we're gonna climb. External wing out.
5.3 on fuel.
Leads 7.4.
2 is 5.1. Is out of the clouds and blind on the zoo.
Leads out of the clouds, climbing through Angel 16, heading 110.
Here's the sun. More bandits to our rear. Visual.
front of me.
Lead 2, you still got centerline tank.
Yeah, it's not quite empty. Alright, we're gonna head back around 300. Okay, looks like these guys are actually up high, Angels 14 and 16. There's a decent chance these might not be horde groups this time, so keep your head on a swivel. Check your targets before you engage, and you are now cleared to fire at will. Weapons free. Words are hard, guys.
Bandit Angels 13 knocked up off my nose, heading 242.
Whistler Fox 1.
Lead has target right off his nose, 6 miles. Heading 227, Fox 3.
2 Fox 3.
What are you?
Flash 1 I-16.
Grab slash 1 I-16. Alright, still the same type.
Visual of the bandit.
Merged.
Yep, we're merged too. These guys are real slow teams. Falcon Flight is engaged with another batch of I-16s. Keep your head on a swivel, boys.
I'm on the 6 of the F-14. I'm not sure if it's friendly or not. I'm gonna hold off on shooting.
We have friendly F-14s, so I would not do that.
Yeah, he's friendly.
From Fox 3. Flash 1 I-16. It has 1 heater left. It has tally on another I-16, merged. Lights on. I am stalling. I do not want to do that. Down our ranges. There we go.
Fox 2. Splash 1.
Yep.
2 Winchester.
Adam blew up right in front of me as I was going in for gun kill.
Sorry, took it from you.
That's all good.
Friendly F-14, you have a Falcon right next to you.
Affirm, I have an enemy I-16 targeted.
Copy. If you got the shot, take it.
Fox 1. Splash target.
Good kill.
Target is going down.
Report from cap flight. This time it looks like airspace is clear in your cap. Just a little alert off your left side.
Affirm. Happy Halloween.
Indeed.
Zoom outside RGB.
Three, what's your status?
One stick and 4.0 for fuel.
Actually, let's maintain cap for just a little bit longer.
Well, I guess we don't have to ask where the beef is anymore.
These are Angels 25 left-hand orbit Red Bulls.
I-16's below us.
Are you sure about that?
Big Bird, the only ones out here. Looks like everybody else starts to beam.
Roger. Probably strike target or strike package has gotten their stuff done. Do we have an update from the strike packages? Falcon 1 radio check.
Cap flight's been advised, Harris flight's currently RTB.
Cap flight copies, thank you. Do we have any updates from any other strike packages?
We're on the way back out with the Hornets. Whistler Fox 1.
Copy that. Or where'd you find it?
Splash. Roger. I don't know what a system.
This is Bedlock in the ATM. Going to be chased by enemy warbird.
So we got more warbirds in the AO.
Should've put your big mate.
Yep.
Okay, that's all of those.
Yeah, I need some help.
Buddy's bike 14.
Getting shot up by this enemy warbird.
Buddy's bike 14.
Cap flight's coming in.
Two is guns only. Going in for I-16s.
Copy. They're going to be underneath the clouds, so head beneath the clouds. Make sure you don't slam it underwater.
I'll do my best.
Lead is merged with Contact Angels 2.
Fox 2. Splash 1, I-16.
Nice.
Altitude. Altitude.
Falcon 1 engaging I-16.
Two engaging I-16.
Box 3. Got my kill.
Splash 1. Apologies for that, I was just going after what I saw on my map. What else do we have? Lead is reduced to guns only.
Reduce the same.
Two's the same.
K3, it looks like there's two or three bandits around Bullseye, just to west. I'll have you help out the friendlies nearby. 2, it looks like you're also merged with a friendly and a hostile.
Buffer.
I got plenty of fuel.
Fox. Splash 1.
I was gonna say, you want to save some for the rest of us. I've already got 5 kills. Jesus.
I'm 3.2 on fuel. And we're 96 miles from home.
Should be fine so long as you watch your fuel. If you're not feeling comfortable, just go ahead and RTB. I was thinking sip fuel, so.
Visual of the IO. Got missile warning on me.
Yeah, okay.
Whistler got me.
This is why you never fire blindly into the clouds, Whistler.
I wasn't firing blindly. I was shooting at an I-16, Fox 1.
That was a friendly that you shot.
I know that's what it hit.
That's a Fox.
That's the second time today. I'm done with this shit. I'm heading back home.
Buddy Spike F-18.
All I can say is radar reports hostile. That's what I shoot at.
Disregard. Buddy Spike F-16.
To his RTB.
Copy that.
Traffic, Harrier Flight 2 coming in for approach 06 right. F-18 just up on 024. West hand turn, please.
Do I get emergency landing staying on taxiway?
One's merged with an I-16. Falcon 1 engaging I-16, guns definitely.
Constant traffic, Bendy Starscream, finals 06 right.
Altitude.
Ouch, Dobbo, watch that come in.
Be a lot easier to see. Go back in. Really?
Gatling Vincent.
Oh! That was a really good shot. Nice 16 killed my pilot. Now I'm just watching my jet fly in circles over the AO. Might actually be it. Somebody set a timer. See how long this jet flies for. Talk about a haunted jet. Might actually be the end of it now. Power to weight ratio though, jeez. southbound and control the control. How about that?
Found some traffic, runway 0 right clear.
Alternative names for everybody. Bending moon, yelling sun. I can be disgruntled patriarch. Positive every kill. God damn. Sorry guys, it's been entirely gassy the entire time. Drinking soda. It's not helping at all. I am not apologizing. What's up, Fred? Watching a only surviving member of my flight going for a landing. Lost one to a fracture side. Ended up getting shot straight in the face. I-16 in the ball. Very, very lucky shot. recall how many kills you had? Well, as far as the tracking is concerned,
I got one. I stuck on mine.
Oh, that's yeah. Okay, yeah, no, definitely. Say you got 3.
Yeah, that's it.
Last time I checked. They're all actually doing pretty good. He didn't even blame that he knew what he should get or effectively fired a clock. Yeah, the guy that was all
Track
the way.
initials, Anderson, 24 right.
Meant that he was shooting blind. So did I. And
Yeah, I was like,
heard the missile, or did you say missile one, and that missile saw the missile come from the cloud. Like,
I know why it was. Basically, fired at I-16s, which have got an incredibly small RCS anyway, and then it goes active, and if anyone's in the vicinity, bam.
Yeah, I was actually merged with I-16. I was actually in gun ready. And then I had a missile warning, and I looked towards the islands and thinking maybe it's ground missile. So I'm trying to look at that, so I know how to operate it. And then by the time I look back there,
okay, this is how my day's gonna end.
But when he said, yeah, that was shooting at an I-16, I'm like, yeah, probably was. And right there, 2,000 people.
That's the problem I have with that, because he shot
final, Anderson, 24 right.
He shot blindly from clouds. Wasn't tracking him more than one person. That's why I never shoot from clouds.
Shot sensitive inbound, isn't it?
But how I shut down now, you can figure a certain impression. Because I had another target locked up, and that target, as I fired the missile and it was going, the target just disappeared. And then the missile just acquired something else. And unfortunately,
I thought you got hit by a falling AWACS. There were about 20 of them just falling from the sky.
Loser AWACS?
No. Literally, as we flew in, there was like a shitload of contacts on screen, and Cap and I were quite at the front, and we're like, yeah, that's 20 AWACS spiraling to the ground.
that could have been what it was. And then that's the on the missile.
Yeah, there was so many.
They spawned out.
Yeah, because I knew where they were at. That's when I fired on the far left side. And then missiles and stuff like that.
There's a load of Patriots on rotor. Good job they weren't firing.
Coral Blood's got the longest flight ever. The I-16s have a higher cruise speed.
So the longest flight ever made even longer by the fact that an I-16th would be marvellous to take out one of my 2 engines.
At least it's still there.
So I'm just about managing 212 knots, and that's with releasing all the stores, firing the gun, and on relatively low fuel.
That's gonna be a lot of fun.
Well, at least you didn't get shot down by an I-16.
True, came close though. But I thought I could outturn him because I thought, I've got, 2 massive engines, an enormous wingspan. Surely I can just pull on the stick and he'll go away. But nope, kept on me throughout. You only assume magical AI powers.
Coming in for 06 right active.
Yep, same. I don't know how an I-16 turned around on an F-16.
They're going to be maneuverable, but they shouldn't maintain their energy.
Well, as soon as I saw him spinning around on me, I was like, I'm hitting the afterburner. I can outrun him. He still managed to snipe my pilot.
Magical AI powers.
kind of like the mechanics if you ever play Sea of Thieves. The AI don't target your aircraft, they target you. They don't target your vessel, I guess. They target you specifically.
You get sniped with a cannonball from the bottom.
Yep. Or if you're down underneath your deck trying to repair holes and you keep constantly getting blown off of the hole as you're trying to repair it. It's because they're shooting directly at you.
I mean, in theory, with the kind of weapons you should have in that game, you shouldn't really be able to aim. Just sort of fire in the vague vicinity of.
Again, it's AI.
Yeah. Well, it just seems like bad game design. It should just be fire over there.
In a way, it kind of makes sense, though, because if nobody's on the ship, I mean, AI can just come in and tear a ship up.
Just depends how close they are, but.
I mean, if nobody's on the ship and have AI pirates come by, then or the skeletons or whatever, they won't shoot at the ship. They'll start shooting at it once somebody boards.
Yeah, the point is the kind of weapons you've got there, cannon, pistols and things, you can't really aim at anything.
Nope. They sure can, though. I mean, I'll give them some credit, though. For the most part, they do most. But once they've zeroed in on you, that's that. Like what?
We're still clear of active.
Check out. Oh. It's up there. Oh, really? There. Are you? That's it.
Bloodmark, are you reducing your weight?
Every little helps. And that's all the flares gone.
But that was beautiful.
Yeah, it's one thing I love about the A10 is just the mountain of countermeasures you get.
Nice. Good. Nope. Nope, it actually damaged it. No, I don't think it did. Very good shot. I-16 land. Bastard. Oh, hello? Okay. Still alive, though. Scroll. Try me and Cap. Fog. There are typically good on that. Alrighty. You still have your canopy on, Cap. Concerns me if he pops it off now. Speed. Cap. Angle advantage fly with the canopy still on.
Agreed. I'm going to do a little bit and then I'm going to take it off.
Giggity. Welcome back, Andrew. Oh no. Uh-oh. It seems we lost Cap. Wow. Okay.
Trouble. Internet reset time. Cap.
Yep.
Still got that problem. Probably needs to change his provider.
On and off. It doesn't happen every night now. It probably happens about half the time.
Doing it in the middle of prime time.
But he's with BT, and I had the same problem with BT, so I had a stern word with their support guys, and they solved it for me and it stopped happening.
That's not on the Cap.
I have done a couple of times.
Good times to charm.
Yeah, Cap likes to go south and south.
And that might be me, but I'm pretty sure I'm not on fire.
It's smoking a lot.
Yeah, like smoke I'd expect.
Make vapors jealous.
Well, it's black and gray. And you know the old saying about wherever there's smoke,
There's weed.
not yet. Maybe after the mission.
Lingering and
Oh, good job getting that back, Red.
Yeah, it took fucking ages, but... Oh, and the electrics have died. That'll be, I suspect... Yep, no, it's... Currently, the electrics are tied to the one remaining motor, and if I idle it, the power dies. Yeah, if I rev it back up again, the screens come back on. Okay, I'll rev it up and put the brakes on.
fire.
It's cool, that's model.
Suppose the A10's one of the few airframes you can enjoy the damage model.
Yeah, it does seem like the damage model's pretty nifty.
Wait till they render the 3D.
Unfortunately, it seems like the I don't have the hydraulics for the nose-wheel steering.
Wait till they decide to render the birds for 3D bird strikes.
Lottie.
Then we'll have to have them, just to show them off.
I think my brakes have failed.
What are you going for? EWR?
Check your hydraulics.
Yeah, well, I don't have hydraulics because only one of the engines is working. There we go.
Why?
I meant to park here.
That's close enough, the boys will push you in.
Will I even fit in one of these? I'm not it's going to be a bit of a squeeze.
Well, your mechanic will have plenty of time to be chewing your ear off while he tows it back. But at least you're alive for him to bitch at you, and him to kill you when he finds out the damage he's gonna fix.
Yeah, there's a lot of holes in this thing.
The Chinook?
I mean, that's definitely one, if not two, engine replacements.
So,
A lot of patching.
Did a lot of us get hit by our men?
Yeah, I was gonna drop it there.
So, I'm beginning to wonder, is that a mission problem? Because the two friendly fires I got were IFFing.
Look, those cows are very persuasive.
Yeah.
Looking at F10, basically, you've got active missiles going in on people who either merged and there were I-16, so all it takes is the I-16 to turn and notch, and the next thing it goes active and it just goes to the first thing it sees.
Mine were fired Fox 1 style, though.
That means you were locked into a friendly then.
No,
I was not.
the thing that killed me was Fox 3, was the Phoenix, I guess.
Well, the issue is people shooting in on fire furballs.
We couldn't see anybody else on the RWS. All as far as we could see was the single target. We thought he was alone.
Strange. Out of all the aircraft, you should have been able to see an F-16.
What was confusing me...
I saw your F-16, yeah.
What was confusing me for the Hellos was there were EWR units there, and there were also the towers. We took all the towers out, but we left all the EWRs. Now I'm not sure which one we were supposed to be shooting.
I think the towers were part of the objective, I think. It said 50% or more.
Yeah, well, we got all those towers, that's okay. But I don't think we got any of the EWRs or only one or two.
I watched a Harrier go in and shoot 2 EWRs, like.
Well, if you find something...
For a minute, that looked like M45 gun cow. That is not a cow. Look at the cows.
Whatever I fired on, I did not fire on a friendly because I saw both the Chevron and my Rio calling out that's hostile. So as far as I'm concerned, that's a dead man. If I had fired on any friendly, they would have been spiked because that's the only way I was shooting. And I'm sure a buddy spike would have been called, so it's just an accident.
That's my thing, though, knowing the threat and understanding that there's a cloud deck between you.
That's why they didn't let 14s 5 Phoenixes in Desert Storm, did they? So they couldn't cross-link the data links properly.
We didn't really even have a data link today.
Well, mainly I was... all of my shots were visual. If they were below the clouds, I went underneath the clouds.
The I-16s were flying through the clouds. A few times they broke through, that's how I saw the ones I did.
Yeah, and even then I waited for them to get through some clouds. They played nice for me for the most part until that last one. But he got what was coming to him, actually.
I did not shoot at a friendly. If I shot at a friendly, they would have felt the buddy spike.
All I'm saying is we were below the cloud deck. He called a missile launch on him, and we all saw a missile come out from underneath, from the clouds and go straight for him. I'm just saying what we saw.
Oh, Cap spawned back in, so we can do a formation landing.
Yeah.
Don't be wrong, I shoot video of engagements.
It'd be kind of interesting to see what happens. I mean, I'm not saying it wasn't an accident. It's weird. Then again, I consider what kind of mission this is. It kind of makes sense. Also, it's an anomaly, but I'll blame it on that.
What suspect? What?
Ooh, Cap.
Friendly fire kills I made on where I shot enemies with IFF design. Bucks one shots on him. And hit him twice. So I went in and Goblin was
The first one, the I-16, I think they were firing and I got shot down by someone else. They just, the Phoenix just carried on. I don't know if they go active when they go TMR or not.
You're supposed to lose lock if it doesn't see what the hell it has. The thing is that when you fire them with Fox 1, you lose lock for any reason it's supposed to defuse the weapon. That was part of the whole thing of being able to STT them in such a way.
Yeah.
If that's broken, or if there was something with the IFF that wasn't working, that's not something that was really probably.
No, we didn't screw under IFF. That should still be working. Yeah, but if it didn't work, that's a DCS thing.
Were those like airliners or AWACS it's called in the sky at one point?
It was B-52. Yeah.
Oh, I missed that.
There's a lot of them. Oh my god.
I had fireworks fell up hitting the exit.
Oh, he almost had a good drift on that. Oh.
The healer guys should have got CH-47.
Yep, we've got loads of C-47s. They ignored us, we ignored them.
Was it raining CH-47?
Yeah, the effect of it was dramatic. CH-47.
Well, not entirely. I shot one at one of the Chinooks on the ground because it was close to the emitters.
Yeah, after that first massive wave of aircraft that just suddenly disappeared, I was a little sus on the second wave. All of them coming. I'm like, I think this is another trap to shoot. So I just held my fire.
Somebody shot me before that even happened.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, I probably should have called Government Red.
Let's go back in there. It actually looked like almost knocking on this.
Yeah, but there was like 3 of us close together as well, wasn't there?
Yeah.
I suspect this bomber actually despawned.
Yeah, you did. Or just blew up. I don't know, because there were the crews from all the B-52s ejected. Failed out, rather. Off all these pilots that are dropped from the sky. White.
Well, it's getting dark and everybody's gone, and I'm going to the Rota Island, and well, I think the cows are calling me.
How the cows are calling dragons.
What the hell happened to Ali?
Don't think there are any cows left on Rota.
How embarrassing.
You
I don't know.
disconnect again,
I'm still getting the signal.
Okay, guys. Bendy/Starscream, are you ready to lead a serious debriefing thing?
Oh, I definitely can try to lead something serious.
Guys, on TAC View, I've just noticed the world is round. That is going to anger some people, isn't it? Oh, I've loaded the wrong one up. That's the new one. There was the big one. There it is. Right, Starscream. Oh, sweet. I've had my mic mute. What can't fucking speak? Guys, how long has my mic been off for?
We heard you.
Yeah, we've been hearing you.
We've been talking.
Yeah, it's been fine, Cap.
Slightly worried it's been off for the
I didn't hear you on the second half of the flight back home.
Okay. No, it wouldn't matter because SRS. Well, let's hope. Well, I don't know, but it'll probably please the valued viewers, actually. Right, okay. Starscream, if that's your real name. Send. Let's try and work out what happened. So we all took off. Okay, there we go. Zap, zap, zap. Oh, that's not annoying at all.
Are you actually looking at it right now?
Trying. Yes, we are. There is. See what happened. F-16s didn't orbit, and they set something off by the looks of it.
They got way ahead. So yep. So our cap didn't wait for us, which is pretty typical for GR, right? They just go off, do their own thing. You know, why protect any of the ground guys? But yeah. So just so everyone was supposed to know, there was supposed to be Su-27s that spawned, fired their Fox 1s to scare you all, and then despawn. And then there was explosions. And then there was the raining B-52s that we had spawn at like 40,000 feet with no gas, so it basically rained B-52s in front of you. We had obviously all sorts of weird going-ons at all the target areas. And 44 I-16s that were driven by cows that just happened to look like people.
Cows riding I-16s?
Yes.
Okay.
Or it was people that are obeying the cows. It's one or the other. I'm not quite sure. And then everyone was supposed to make it back. Everyone made it back, right?
No.
Yep.
So that's what was supposed to happen. I suppose the flights can actually tell us what did happen.
Flight 1, send.
So I'll talk for the Falcons. We had basically 3 people. Had Shrek and Dauber was in the other flight. He joined in with us. We took off and started burning towards the target. I thought that our first steer point was an interim between, and we were going to start circling around there waiting for the rest of the flight to show up. However, we realized that was bullseye over the target. So yeah, that was us that triggered the rest of the stuff. Oops. But I mean, at least we triggered the traps and nobody else had to deal with them. We did end up falling for that first attack, for the Su-27s that launched. Once they disappeared, we got back on track, and once we saw the next wave of a massive amount of aircraft, at that point I was like, yeah, that's just another trap, not going to do anything. One of the wingmen fired, and it accidentally got one of our guys. Continued on, pretended that never happened, and then we had a more reasonable amount of enemy aircraft show up over the AO, and it's like, this might actually be an actual target. So I delegated there was 3 different groups. We had 1 and 2. We were gonna go strike the northwest and take out the. Turned out to be I-16s. Apparently, cows are flying them or something. I don't know. And had Dauber go for the other 2. Once we were done with ours, we head over to take those out too. So just a whole bunch of dogfighting I-16s, and in the end, watched a stray comet. Well, a comet that looked a lot like a Phoenix missile take out Dauber. and then, yeah, it turns out that those cows know how to shoot because they sniped my pilot.
Ooh, wow! Well, they're literally with their little weird 7.62 AKs.
But
Well, there you go.
I took 6 of them out with me. So Shrek also he returned to base safely with 3 kills, and I believe Dauber had another 3.
Plus me.
Plus Ali. Okay, next group, please.
I guess that's Hornet Alpha. So we went up with chase house and harpoons, a little bit of damage, not too much, other than Ali got shot down, which we've talked about. Went back, got some JDAMs, did some more damage, managed to actually kill a few ships, but not that much. And that was pretty much it. Not much air-to-air engagement for us, but other than Ali's incident. But Jigsaw, Ali, do you want to say anything?
I mean,
Apparently, I wasn't the only one.
So I guess that's us.
Roger. Next group, send.
That was Cat Flight, consisting of myself, Whistler, with Luke in the back seat, and Centillion off burning his wingman. We head off first because we knew we were going to be needed immediately, and we started doing a circle of the island while we were waiting for strike craft to get up. Saw that massive swarm of Sukhois come at us, so I did what cat fighters do and rocketed off to them and lobbed some Phoenix at them. They disappeared and realized there were ghosts. I headed back home while Centillion stayed up to rearm. I did that and came back up and started dogfighting with I-16s. Unfortunately, through means of DCS being DCS, 2 friendlies were splashed by myself that we didn't fire on. We Fox 1 Phoenixed on friendlies, which should have been operating as it should have been. My Rio and the targeting computer both showed the chevrons, so as far as we knew, we shot at enemies, but friendlies were hit either way. So I guess that Phoenix logic for firing them as Fox 1s does not function as well as it should, or maybe not at all. In either case, 2 Sparrows and 2 Sidewinders shot down 4 other I-16s, and after that second kill, I'd had enough and went home. The second kill, incidentally, was Dauber, and the first one was Centillion, so that's the end of my wingmate.
Roger. That's one to forget. Next group.
Happy Halloween, trick or treat.
More tricks than treats.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the Harrier group?
That's the Mirage. Buttercup.
Well, that
maybe Hornet Bravo, or
it would be Hornet.
Well, if we don't have a Mirage, then Hornets, yes.
Next group.
it's you, Cap.
Oh, hello. We're Hornet Bravo. We took off. We flew it as a 3 ship to the target. We launched a load of sophisticated weapons in and did mediocre damage. One of us got shot down. The other 2 returned to base. Lovely, sexy formation landing. Minor incident on the runway. Got new planes and took off again with sexy weapons, not Wagner weapons. Wow, watching blood get shot down by an I-16. That's satisfying, actually. What was I saying? Then we went back out and we absolutely destroyed all of the boats in there with good old-fashioned rockets and walleyes and guns and stuff like that. RTB'd it back home, internet crashed, got back in, met up with my guy, formation landing, and all the chicks. Next.
There was another incident. There was a small incident afterwards.
Oh, and a small incident. I was trying to show off my drifting, like I do in my Nissan, and I drifted into a building, and we all caught fire slightly.
It's not a Lancer.
It's not a Lancer. And so that happened. So we have been quite expensive on the airframes today, but we got the mission done. We killed the cow alien things. And next,
I think we killed the genetically altered beef.
The stream is asking, did the cow get any kills? Yet I've just watched 3 guys get shot down by I-16s, which satisfied me a lot. The best thing we had was on the way back, Blood got chased down by an I-16, which is like the worst plane in the world, and we were just laughing at his choice of taking an A-10. That satisfied us a lot. Next.
Yep. So I took the A-10 out, which it's a long way between those islands. It turns out. Spent the first part formation flying with the helicopters while I waited for the cap to kill all the aircraft. Flew over to the target, did fairly well, destroying stuff with Mavericks, bombs and things, and then yes, as Cap's mentioned, happily firing rockets into things, and this I-16 turns up, and I thought, well, I'm relatively lightly loaded now, and I've got big wings and big engines, so surely I can outturn this thing, and the answer is no. I can only assume magical AI powers, but yeah, the thing kept up with me with no trouble at all, and yeah, put a bunch of holes in me, but did not shoot me down, crucially. I made it all the way home at 150 knots. It only took me 30 minutes.
Amazing. Very good. Next group, send.
Yeah, Harry is Flight 3. We last to take off, so we missed some of the action, but we managed to get to our target, got 12 Mavericks out, and then the I-16 started showing up. At one point, I turned around and there were 6 following me like little mosquitoes. Cypher came in and shot a few. Unfortunately, he was taken out and crashed into the sea. Starscream and I, we RTB'd, rearmed, went back out again and back to Tinian, where we engaged some of the stuff that Bloodknock left behind. And then we RTB'd for the last time and landed okay.
Next. Anything else?
Shark
helos.
Send. You don't have to, but you can if you like. Here's
Anyone?
your
Guess not.
Anyone from the helos? Anyone?
RT on the Gazelle. Yeah, RT on the Gazelle flew out. We saw a rain of CH-47s, which we by and large ignored, realizing that they were a distraction. Got to Rota Island, picked up the towers. We destroyed all the towers. Slight confusion on my part as to whether we were supposed to be taking out the guard towers or the EWR units. We took out the guard towers, left the EWR units. It looks like we got it right, because once we got the last of those out, the cow messages stopped. The KA-50s and the Heinz then took out all the Humvees, and generally successful, and we went back to base.
Boys. Well done, boys. Right. That's our Halloween mission. Anyone add anything before we sign off?
That was a wild party.
If anyone wants to formulate a picture of an I-16 driven by a cow for the thumbnail, I would like that. Otherwise, I'm just going to make a generic picture. Right, guys, I've got to get to work. Well done. And I will not see you on Wednesday because massive annoying patch. And ta-ra for now.
See you, Cap.
See you, Cap.
Bye, guys.
That's it. See you guys.